Well, good morning folks. Welcome to day 2 of the Norwegian road trip. So we just left our campsite at Tvinda camping. It was quite a nice little campsite. On our way now up to the Briksdal glacier. Oh, it's the first night in a tent for quite some time, and I never sleep first night. Listening to all the different sounds. There was a group of Middle Eastern gentlemen, shall we say, all brought out the bongos and the kebabs. They certainly knew how to do a barbecue. And then they struck up a bit of music, and that went on till the wee hours. I think it was about 3 in the morning till I finally got some shut-eye. It's all part of it. It's all good. Just go and find somewhere for a bit of breakfast. Nice cup of strong coffee. I'm going to take my time today. There's a couple of lads on Facebook. Mr. North Biker got hold of me last night. He said make sure you visit Flam, so I'll do that today. And then when we get through the Ledal Tunnel, I think there is a Viking museum or something to do with Vikings at Kalpanga, so I'm going to go and give that a look. I thought to myself last night I could have gone a bit further than this Tvinda camping. I could have cracked on for a little bit longer, but then I'm in a catch-22 because I don't really want to be pushing myself, saying, oh, I can just do that, I can do a bit longer, I can do a bit longer, do a bit longer, and then it becomes a bit of a marathon rather than you taking your time and enjoying it, I suppose, and relaxing. Because it's all about seeing Norway, not trying to get to the destination as quickly as possible. Right, one of the lads said that I've got to go to this Stalheim hotel. He says you've got to go there. He says it joins up with the E16 again, but give this a go, don't miss it. Give it a go, eh? Somebody says you've got to go somewhere, you can't just ignore it, can you? You've got to go and check it out. I wonder if that's it up there on that mountain, that hillside. Unless she was saying for somewhere to stay, maybe. So it's a hotel. Yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. So that's the hotel up there. Maybe he was messaging me to say, stay there. But he said, you've got to give it a go. Oh, hang on, what's this here? We've got to get a photo of this, haven't we? A lad called Sven Olsen contacted me on Facebook and he said to come down here, come up E16, he said, and then find out this hotel. And then he said, don't miss it. Well, that's the hotel up there. I've just seen this this monument stone. So I'm going to crack on, see what's more to find. Maybe he was on about the road. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I know why he says don't miss it. Look at the valley down there, look. Oh my goodness. Now that's why he said come down here. Look at that. There we go, look. This is why he said don't miss it. Oh, cheers for this, Sven. Lovely. I'd have missed this. I'd have just carried on straight on. What a view. What a view. Oh, it's bumpy. Another, oh my god. Another waterfall there, look. Oh. Sven there mentioned about coming down this road. At first I just thought, right, it's pointing me to the hotel. There's nothing much interesting about that hotel. This is why he brought me down here. But it's a bit, I tell you, it's a bit choppy, the road. Yeah, glorious views from the top of there. You can see why I can can see why I want to make come up here now. That was good, that. I'd have missed that normally. That's a beast of a mountain, that one. It's like some out of Close Encounters, third kind. Well, into another county, Olden. Well, temperature's dropped a little bit. Coming just in this little valley here, all these waterfalls on this giant mountain. The sun's just dipped behind it, temperature and a half dropped. Loads and loads of campsites dotted around. Thought I couldn't see anything in the tunnel. Still got my sun visor on. I tell you what, this tunnel is going on for miles, and this isn't even the longest one. My missus would hate this. She hates tunnels the best of times, but she'd hate this one. God, about that tunnel, that went on for absolutely ages. Back into another tunnel. Hey, end of the tunnel. That was a long one. Here we go, it's Flam. That's where you get the railway then. That's the train. Just pulled into Flam, or Flom, however you pronounce it. Lovely little place. I think it was Mr. North Biker said about doing the railway trip up the mountain. It's basically a little briggan, a little harbour where the ferries run in and out, and then there's a train station that takes you up to the top of the mountain. The bike is not behaving. So the last tunnel that I came in, I noticed that there was the bike was a little bit sluggish and it was a bit chugging away. And when I pulled into the car park at Flam, I just pulled the clutch in and the bike died on me. I've stuck it to first, let the clutch out, bump started it, and it started again fine. And it's just started fine now, but I want to know why it's not playing the game. It's just been a bit hesitant, and I don't know why. I've just posted a question on the forum just to find out why. I don't know whether it's overheating maybe, or and it's now at the back of my mind now that something's gonna happen. So I'm gonna try and find a bike shop and ask them what they think. We've got to find one of them soon. Flam was just full of tourists waiting to go on the train. The ferry companies do Norway in a nutshell. So basically they take you for a little couple of hours cruise around the fjord to give you a sense of fjord cruising, I suppose. Flam is just lovely, really picturesque. There's a niggling doubt now at the back of my mind about this behaving itself and whether it's going to last the whole trip, you know, or whether I'm actually going to do the trip and whether it's going to be cut short. At the moment I'm only in day 2 and it's put a little bit of a dampener on things at the moment. What I want to do is, while it's still running, I want to take it into a garage and just say, look, this is what's happening fellas, what do you think? I mean, I've not got any warning lights come on and the dials aren't flickering yet. All I can describe it as chugging, just really hesitant. I noticed in the back of the car that was in front of me, my headlight was dimming and coming back on again a little bit. And then I pulled into the car park and then it just died on me. But we'll run for a little bit longer. Right, so we're in this is the Lerdal tunnel now, 24 kilometres long. I don't know if it is the longest, but it's one of the longest tunnels in Europe. This is us in the Ladle Tunnel. It's weird with this blue lighting everywhere. Hello! It's really eerie with this, these blue lights on. I've just pulled the clutch in to come in here, and then the bike's just stalled. And then I've just bumped it again, and it's working. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's ruining it a little bit for me today. So I'm gonna have to go and get it sorted out. But yeah, onwards and upwards. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit. This bike starts up fine, and I don't know whether it's me or not, but I don't know whether I can hear the fan kicking in. So maybe it is overheating. I don't know. I don't know what, something's not right. I didn't expect to get in just into day 2 and there'd be issues with the bike. We've got another one of these blue, another one of these pull-in places. Ten kilometres to do before we get out of this tunnel. Out the Ladle Tunnel. Whew. Oh, I don't know what I'm panicking for. I'm alright. I don't know what I'm getting myself all flustered for. These tunnels are great, but I'd rather be out here seeing all this. It's a gorgeous day. It's like so clear, that water down there. Let's just pop into Ladle Centrum. See what's around here. Lovely little village, this. Old Citroen. Just stopped there just to check the map, to make sure I'm on the right track, and then I just posted the GSX 650 forum, and Gordon Stewart, the Arctic rider, he's on there. He said something like, just check whether it's not the air fuel mixture. He says, because if you're at height, then you might need to just tweak your air fuel mixture. That's probably why it's a bit sluggish. That's something to look at, I suppose. It's not, when it's starting to tick over, it is struggling at tick over. Anyway, we've just left Ladle and we're going to head to, I think it's called Sogndal Fjord, and then there's Kalpanga up that way. There we go, here's a fuel stop, we can stop here for some fuel. Yeah, so we're going to head that way, and then it means getting a ferry over to the other side. Oh, another tunnel, 6k this one. Oh. The long tunnels, these. Good thing about being in a tunnel is you've got cool air coming through your vents. It's quite warm out there today. Downside is that day 2 videos are just full of tunnels. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is Sogndal then, Sogndal Fjord. There's the ferries. Wowzers, that is beautiful. Oh, this is just waiting for the ferry then. So not long till that one gets in. So this is us just coming over the fjord now, over to the other side. And I did wonder where the cars were coming from, but there's a massive tunnel the other side as well, going through this this massive mountain here. So more tunnels to follow. It is baking hot today. Come on, Susie.
So we're halfway through day 2. It's absolutely baking today. I couldn't have asked for any better weather at all. So I'm at a place called Sogndal, I think that's how you pronounce it, Sogndal Fjord, which is it's the largest fjord in Norway. There's a free museum there for all the longboats. So I was interested to walk around, have a look there. Bike's behaving itself so far. So far so good. Now it's time just to get shift on, go and get some lunch, and then make our way up to the glacier. I'll catch you later.
What we're doing now is just follow this Route 5 all the way up to the glacier basically, and then it joins the 39 again. Hopefully Big Susie behaves herself, doesn't do any of that chugging sort of thing. I can't believe how warm it is. I was never expecting this. When I first set off and I first planned everything, I packed everything to do with cold weather. I know that Norway's weather can change so much, but oh, it's baking hot today, it really is. Look at that down there, oh amazing. And with the weather being the way it is, it's just making everything look so beautiful. Everything's so green and plush and the water's so blue. Mr. North Biker did say that there was going to be a motorcycle repair shop in Sogndal, which is where we are now, the main town centre. With it being Sunday, it's going to be closed, so rather than wait around, I'm going to crack on, see how far I get, soon get to the campsite. Ski, that's where the Route 5 joins the 39. Discharging unit's not working on the bike at all. It was working and now it's not. Sometimes I wish I was more technical minded with bikes, but you know what, it's just, even though I'm stressing a little bit about the bike, both days have been absolutely stunning with weather, stunning roads, and it's been a joy, it really has. Even these 2 days, just a joy to absolutely be on the bike and just soaking up the scenery. You can see the heat shimmering off the tarmac. It's that warm. So day 2 today, heading towards the glacier. Is it the Briksdal glacier? And then tomorrow, day 3, is Geranger Fjord and the Trollstigen Road. I cannot wait. And then the day after that will be the Atlantic Road. But let's get day 2 out of the way first.
How are we doing, folks? So we've finally arrived at Grita camping, and as you can see we've got the glacier behind me. So it was going alright today. It was an amazing ride out this morning. I started off at Flam, so the bike started giving me a little bit of jitters this morning. Basically it was just chugging away, off and on. It was spluttering when I was in 4th gear. I changed in 3rd gear and up the revs a little bit. It seemed to sort itself out a little bit. Then it all went fine. It was okay. We're going through tunnels and stuff, and I've come fair way. I've come 108 miles or something like that today. So it's taken me a good 6-7 hours today. So she's finally got me here, and I was starting to enjoy myself, soaking up all the twisties, looking at all the views. And then we got to Strin, and then all the way to Olden. And then as soon as I hit Olden, bike started spluttering. And then I turned down for the campsite. The bike's spluttering, all the dials are flickering up and down, the tach meter's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Red FI light comes on, warning light, and then I just managed to bring it into the campsite and it died. So I've managed to get it started again, but if it's going to do that now, I need to get it sorted. So I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the battery or I just don't know what it is. So what I've got to do now is get myself tucked into a couple of beers and chill out a little bit, because I'm livid. And then I've got to then try and get it booked into somewhere, find somewhere on the route that I can get the bike booked into. So, but yeah, not looking good at the moment. So anyway, I'll keep you updated and I'll speak to you later on. Ta-ra.
This is us now up as near as damn it to the Trollstigen as possible. Look at this. Look at this tremendous valley. Here we go. The start of the Trollstigen.